A loss in forex trading. What does a loss in trading means, or how does a loss in forex trading do affects the journey or the profitability of a trader, right? As all of you know that there is no any business that doesn't have or that doesn't involve losses, right? So meaning that if you hear anyone talking about any online business or whatever business that it doesn't have losses, that's 100% wrong, because every legit or true business, it must involve losses. So that's the same way you must have to treat even trading, right? Know that trading, it also involves losses. Not that you are going to be making profits all the way long, that every trade that you will press, it will go straight to your TP. That's the first thing that you must have to put or insert into your head before you start trading, right? You have to accept that today, if you made a loss, accept it that today I actually made a loss. And then you do other things, and then you wait for another day or another perfect trade, another setup, and then you go into for that. But once the time you do insist on, after you making a loss, and then you insist on placing other trades, and then you are like as if you owned the market money, so that every trade that you actually place, it must go to your TP. That's totally wrong, right? You need to master it, and then you know it into your head. You have to insert that into your head even before you place a trade, knowing that this trade that I'm actually placing, either it's going to hit the TP or it's either going to hit the stop loss. But many traders, when their trades they hit the TP, they celebrate massively, what and what. But once their trades hit their stop loss, then that's the end. That's how they do make a mistake, right? It's like they think that the market, when they place a trade, every trade will be hitting their TP. So if you had corrected your mindset very well, knowing that this trade, it will either hit one of the sides, it will either be a profit or a loss. In that, when it hits a loss, you don't make unnecessary decisions based on your emotions, right? Because that's where the mistake comes from. After you being hit by the market, or you have made a stop loss, then the emotions, they will come into you, right? So you start deciding basing on your emotions, but not on your strategy rules, or not basing on your plans, right? So after the emotions taking control over you, and they start making you to make decisions that are not good for your account, right? So at the end of the day, you will end up blowing the account, right? Though if you had known that this trade that I'm pressing, it is either going to hit the TP or the stop loss, so that you think of, if it is going to hit the stop loss, is the stop loss or the loss that I will be making on this trade, is it favorable for my account, right? Is it in a good percentage for my account? Then after knowing that, then you are becoming to know about risk management, and that's how longevity of you trading the forex market starts to come from, right? After you knowing that this loss, if I make this loss on this trade, how is it affecting me, right? How is it going to affect my account? Is it taking a bigger percentage on my account, or my account can still survive on more trades to come, even if this trade makes a loss, right? That's where I start knowing that this is a good lot size. These are a lot of number of trades. Then you start minimizing on how you expose your capital to the market, right? And that's actually totally very good when you seek even knowledge about the market, right? So traders, when you hit a loss, A loss in forex trading, it doesn't mean failures, right? A loss in trading, it doesn't mean that you are a failure in trading. Just that every business, it has a loss, and that's the tuition that you do pay so that you can correct your mistakes in time to come, right? You'll be knowing that this trade, I placed it, it never had this, it never had an order block. If you are using order blocks for entry, you used a fair value gap, and then it does the opposite. So you'll be understanding much of the things right there. So you'll be refining your psychology, even your strategy, right? Okay, let me wish everyone a lovely day.